The Lower Duwamish Waterway is located along the lower 5-mile portion of the Duwamish River, bordered by the residential neighborhoods of South Park and Georgetown. In the 1900s, the LDW was straightened and dredged, losing 97% of its original habitat to make way for industrial development and ship navigation. Historical contamination from past practices in waste disposal, industrial uses, combined sewer overflows, and storm drain outfalls have contributed to the sediment contamination in the LDW. In 2001, the Environmental Protection Agency listed the LDW as a Superfund site to address the contamination of sediments at the bottom of the river and at upland areas. More than 41 different hazardous chemicals have been found and labeled as contaminants of concern in the sediments of the LDW. Toxins found in the river with the greatest human health risk include PCBs, arsenic, CPAH, and dioxins and furans. The greatest health risk to humans is from eating contaminated seafood. Chemicals in the river are absorbed into fish, shellfish, and crab that spend a large portion of their entire lives in the river. Although the majority of the contaminants of concern are from historical sources, ongoing release of contaminants is still occurring from the uplands surrounding of the river. Contaminants find their way into the river through stormwater runoff, combined sewer overflows, groundwater discharges, erosion of contaminated soils, and other pathways. CSOs happen during the large rainstorms, in places where sewage and stormwater flow together through the same pipes. Overflow occurs when pipes sending water to a treatment plant do not have enough room for all the sewage and stormwater from a given area.
CSOs result from systems built decades ago, whereas newer systems separate sewage from stormwater. Contamination from CSOs are prevented from entering the river in 3 ways. 1. By holding the overflow in giant tanks until a storm has ended and it can be sent to a treatment plant. 2. By treating sewage at wet weather treatment stations. And 3. By using rain gardens and vegetation to absorb water and filter out the pollutants. The Lower Duwamish Waterway Group, LDWG, completed 5 early action cleanup efforts targeting some of the most contaminated sediment areas of the LDW. They cleaned up about 29 acres of sediment and reduced average surface sediment levels of PCB contamination by over 1/2. Stay tuned to learn about how the EPA and ecology are approaching LDW source control and its current status in our next video.